What's up guys, it's the Devil's Talon here, and in today's video we're going to take a look at how you can improve your W keying by analyzing one of the best W keyers in EU, the winner of the most recent Trio Cash Cup, Noahreyli. But before I get into this analysis guys, if you do enjoy my content or find what I'm telling you helpful, please drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on post notifications. But without further ado, let's just jump right in. Alright guys, as you can see on the screen, we have Noahreyli's POV. This VOD review is going to be very interesting. You're going to see a very unorthodox or underrated loadout throughout, and you're going to see Noahreyli's amazing aim. That's really, really impressive, but obviously, what are we going to be doing for W keying? We're landing salty towers, so let's just jump right in. I think we also have some stream sniping here early on, as we have a dancing banana, and then him basically getting rushed by everyone, and we get 3 kills in less than 5 seconds, essentially. He is going to be speaking in German. Fortunately, I am a little bit fluent in German, so I can help with some of the comms for those of you who do not speak German. Really, really good stuff. He gets a charge. Nice full box attempt. Gets that wall. This is really nice mechanics. Beautiful. Really safe peek. The guy gets cracked, and then it looks like he said they're teaming together, which is just, it's what it looks like. I don't think it was, and maybe that guy did not see him, but he does a really good job of disengaging and getting his minis off. He said, did you see that? Did you see that? This is incredibly, he's already got 6 kills. This is going to end up being a 26 kill game. Good right hand peek right here. He's really, really weak. Good attempts. The other guy also has a charge, which is kind of unfortunate because he's one tap to a charge. He gets that back wall to full box his opponent. Love that crouch right there. Good trade. And then trusting his aim with the pistol. You're going to see him really use that pistol really well. This guy he's fighting does a great job. Now, why that peek is pretty bad. It's a left-hand peek, and he has the ramp in front of him, so he can't really hit that opponent super hard. But this is really good right here. That right there. He got the cone slide, and then he immediately ducked back left. Beautiful read. See, with that Kylix ramp right here. Let's just take a look at the last couple engagements, just because I think there's a lot of good stuff that goes on in these particular 2 or 3 engagements. Let's just rewatch this entire sequence, the good and the bad, because there's some bad. So this opponent is sitting here down low. He's playing his angles right because he's so weak. We see kind of some scuffed edits. It's okay. Gets kind of a ramp to make it uncomfortable. Gets that back wall. And notice how he's crouching immediately and then holding the wall. Missing a shot right here. Notice how he crouches here. It's a really wide edit. But because he's on the ramp, it's a better edit. And then trusting his aim. And notice how he crouches and moves back. That's really good. Now this is super kind of a scuff position. Notice how that's like a 50-50 take right there. And then it's a left-hand peek again. And notice he has no LOS. Just unfortunately because in the back of the box, the line of sight was blocked. But he smartly shocks away, disengages, which I know finding that can be annoying, but sometimes you gotta do. Doesn't get his charge to shoot. And notice how, again, playing his angles, he saw his opponent build that ramp right there, so he assumed his opponent was going to go there. His opponent does not end up doing that. He has to play his angles because, 1, he has no heals. He has tons of mats because of the amount of kills he has. This is really good read, cracking through the breakthrough, and then he gets a nice little Kylix ramp right there just to basically force his opponent into a 50-50 and hits 2 small damage shots but ends up winning the fight. But we're off to a very, very good start. We're up to 8 kills already, and we still haven't left our drop spot. This is where W King pretty much lives and dies if you want to be dropped in 20s. Nice crack. He gets in here. Goes for a peek instead. I'm surprised he did not Metro Classic in, but he gets good crosshair placement. Notice how he's going for boxes. He gets him right here. This is a guy he was fighting previously. Notice how that's a right-hand peek again, so he's fortunate enough to win the trade. Basically edits this guy down, and you're going to notice doesn't take the AR and now is rocking charge and a purple pistol. These pistols are by far the most underrated. They hit harder than some ARs. Good pre-box attempt, doesn't get it. Another good attempt pre-box, but doesn't get the front. Now this is going to be really, really impressive right here, this technique that he does. He goes for a low pre-box, and when it's happening, he gets the wall, then resets it. That's so nice. Let's just take a look what he did. I haven't seen this actually in any VOD review. This is just advanced mechanics. It's a low pre-box, predicting the opponent to edit down instead of going laterally, and it's really, really, especially on controllers, as a control player, to really get these type of angles consistently. But on mouse and keyboard, as you see, he does it so well. He makes his opponent uncomfortable, and he pre-boxes down below. He falls. He actually predicts. You see, opponent jumps on his floor, and Noah also has the ramp in there and ends this fight extremely fast. Just good recognition of where the opponent is going to go, and pre-boxing. You saw 2 examples of that right there. We're into another W key situation. Ooh. Immediately creating space once he realized that opponent had piece control on him. Good aim, 56 cracked, so he won that trade. So he's going to go up. I love this decision. He says the opponent splashed, so he gets all of his health back. So why not pop a big, right? His opponent's already gotten the heal off. There's no reason to continue pressuring. Nice right-hand peek. Look at this angle. Right-hand peek. Beautiful. And then places that extra wall for protection. Beautiful. He does a lot of the 3-tile edit on the top, which you don't see a lot because it's not as protected. But if you crouch and hug the wall and do it correctly, it can be very, very effective. Opponent actually cracks him here after missing a shot. Immediately double boxes, creates space to get his heals off. Works well. Gets a nice little crack, and now he's kind of even fight in that regard. You're going to see this right here. Notice not directly on the wall. Creates a right-hand peek. Excellent aim again. He said sehr gut sense. That means the sense is very good. Notice the pre-box attempts. Now this could be a little bit scuffed, cracked, and the opponent then shocks us away again. This opponent is basically running for his life. Oh, he does get the cone in there, but unfortunately does not get that front wall. But this opponent is going to be dead if you're going to fly out that low. He said, what is that guy's loot? Shockwave is right there. Nice 77 crack. Tries to get a cone in there. Surprise didn't go for a cone slide, but the opponent apparently was just extremely bad. So nice little 15. Goes for a pre-box right there. Ends up getting this cone. Beautiful. Look at this angle again. Right-hand peek and just excellent aim again with the pistol. Just tap firing. Very, very effective weapon at mid and long range. Mid and up close range. This opponent is super weak. Notice again an Arkham peek and into a cone slide, and the opponent is dead very, very quickly. Why is Riley so good? His technical ability. You never really see him jumping straight on walls for the most part, right? We've seen most of these engagements where he ends up just jumping on the side. I love this bait right here. He has the hardest hitting shotgun in the game, so he kind of baits him to see if he can get his opponent in close. Almost gets him full box right here. Does get a nice little crack. He basically, Mitro Classics does get in. This is the one thing that the Dragon Shotgun, I recommend carrying another shotgun with it because this can really get you hurt if you don't have absolutely god tier aim or play on controller. Is now you have to rely on your AR or your pistol aim. Look at this. Crack, crack, crack. And then you're going to see his ungodlike tracking. Look at this. While flying through the air, getting some insane bloom. I mean, he said, what is that? Bloom. You're going to see just his continued aim, 25 out of midair, and then you're going to see some god tier bloom right here. But notice how strong this weapon is. 56, blocks him off, tries to pre-box him. Guy doesn't hit hard, and then the opponent is keying him with less than white health, just playing extremely fast for no reason. This loadout is very unorthodox, is what you're seeing. I like full boxing right here as well. And that's excellent. He's breaking the ramp into a cone slide, immediately turned to a 50-50, and when you have the hardest hitting shotgun. And excellent aim like Noahreyli. He meets your classics in right here. Does the exact same thing. Just really, really good tracking. Just constantly getting tags with this pistol. It's very, very nice to see. I haven't seen this pistol use in a VOD review since someone like Steelix. Look at that. Just right out of the air, pinpoint accuracy on mouse and keyboard. Pickaxe baits doesn't swing right here. Right hand peek. Crack 160 and then immediately just tap to a headshot. Just 2-tap. His aim is what is extremely... He double swings here and that's where he gets in trouble, but that was excellent. He says... This was so nice. So after we previously saw with the box like... With that right there. But what he didn't double... You're going to see what sometimes double swing gets you in trouble. So get right here. If you don't have good... So notice how he goes for the second swing. His opponent actually does a good job. Cracks him for good damage, but unfortunately for the opponent, Noah has a much harder in his shotgun. Now notice he gets this front wall. This edit is so good. Opponent is so lost, right? This is immediately 50-50. And then good aim just to finish it up, right? Just not whiffing his shots up close. But that was just very, very unique. Good recognition that he had that front wall. And that is going to be a GG's. He said, look at the box that I'm in. Notice that he tries to exploit in right here. He does get a ramp in there to make it uncomfortable, and boom, GG's Peach Control ends that in a victory royale, 26 bomb, a crazy start off, and then really good technical W King throughout. GG's from Noah right here. Some of the takeaways from this VOD view is got to be the aim. You constantly saw him frying with pistols. Probably getting more pistol eliminations in this gameplay than I personally have in my entire season. He is absolutely cracked with the pistol, and it's just a testament to his aim. Combo that with fast mechanics and excellent good W King skills. This is how this translates into 26 bomb games. Easy enough for Mr. Riley right here. What I really enjoyed is I loved not a lot of double swing. I really liked him constantly always being on the left side, always going for right hand peeks on the left side, very rarely jumping on walls and creating peeks that are basically 50-50. There was about one bad engagement in Tilted where he got cracked for a lot, which he ended up recovering from, running away with a shockwave. But I really like some of the unique stuff that he used. I really like the pistol and dragon shotgun combo, no AR, no submachine gun, just because one, I feel like he knows and trusts his very high elite level aim. And what we saw with a lot of the 3-tile edits, not super duper common anymore because honestly it's pretty bad at times, but if you crouch immediately and hug the bottom half of that wall, it can be really dangerous. And you also saw that a lot of the time when he did it, the opponent was on a ramp, which already is going to elevate the opponent, right? If he's on a ramp, he's not going to be able to hide back in the box like if it's a cone per se. So it can definitely be a useful edit if you maximize your movement with it and hug that bottom of the wall and then jump up and hit a nice shot, and it bailed him out and Tilted doing that particular movement with that type of edit. So Noahreyli's W King skills again on display, technicality with insane aim, and obviously very good mechanics. All pros are going to have very good mechanics, but what stuck out to me is one, taking that pistol tells me he has incredible aim, and the technical W King of staying on the left side. Well guys, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope that you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on post notifications. And I hope I'll be seeing the next one. Peace.